Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. This is your Hall of Famer, Director Marlon Green, synchronizing the universe with positive energy. Y'all just gonna have to put up with it, see if you can stop it. Okay, let's go through our leadership segment today. I have a problem with Governor John Bell Edwards. First of all, he claims he's an Army Ranger. He probably is, but he doesn't reflect the high standards in integrity that the Rangers supposed to hold to heart while on duty and off duty. Whether you're retired or whether you're disabled, these rules still should apply. He's very dishonorable. Okay, and we're going to go through these documents, and I'm going to go through here and show you all what they mean. Okay, and let's see what this one, let's go Office of Special Counsel. Let's see what this one says. Okay, a lot of this fiasco that goes on television with the Office of Special Counsel and how they're supposed to be so in tune with the procedure and so strict on violations. I have a problem when they can't do their own job. And this very first slide right here is Office of the Governor. So let's go through this and look what it says to see if he's following his duty mandates. It says here, according to Louisiana law, LARS 51:2247, it is discriminatory practice for a person to deny an individual the full and equal enjoyment of the goods, services, facilities, privileges, advantages, and accommodations of a place of public accommodation, resort, or amusement on the grounds of race, creed, color, religion, sex, age, disability, or national origin. Okay, I have a problem with this because cutting off the phones when making a human rights and civil rights complaint is an accommodations discrimination. I have 3 complaints on the Office of Governors just with the civil rights. Turning off the phones is public accommodations discrimination. Also, I'm a disabled veteran. That's a discrimination. And also by my sex. Because if the sissies can use their sexual orientation to get things, I'm using mine. I'm saying they're discriminating against educated African Americans that are upright and forthcoming. The people that they hire are just hoes, and they'll do anything for their master. And this is why you should not hire them, because a lot of people sell out their race and think that, oh, it's okay to fuck over people and do shit that you... No, it's not. You need to do what the rules say. Okay, moving to the next document. Okay, this is a public accommodation discrimination intake form. And also the number on here, which you see, 225-342-6969, they don't answer the phone, which is another violation, and this is the violation. According to Louisiana law, LARS 51:2247, it is discriminatory practice for a person to deny an individual full and equal enjoyment of the goods, services, facilities, privileges, advantages, and accommodations of a place of public accommodation. Answer this question. Is the governor's office a place of public accommodation? Yes, it is. So turning the phone off and avoiding correspondence is a violation. Okay? And you bitches that run behind the white folks, bend over for the white folks, and get on your knees for the white folks, y'all about to get dealt with if you don't stop that shit, because you're the ones that keeps this insanity glued together, because you're fucking lazy and you'll rather deal with Bill Clinton types than honest guys. Okay? In addition to the statements regarding your belief of mistreatment, the Louisiana Commission of Human Rights Now this is the human rights. Now you saw they cut the fucking phones off. So how are they helping with human rights when a real community activist called them? I could see if I was a scrub. I could see if they don't know me. I'm finding out more and more people know me, but of a jealous nature. And so I don't have to fuck with them because karma always gets in the way. And I'm not the type of peer person that invokes shit to come back negatively. That's not me. And so if I'm getting into a lot of static with you, more than likely you're full of unclean spirits, whether it be your negative attitude, whether it be the demonic spirits, or whether it be the environmental conditions. You're not good leaders if you're not consistent. And I'm here to remind you all, God and the Luciferians, that consistency is what gets things done in this universe. And that's the bottom line. Okay, I'm not going to keep mailing them, but their address down here in Baton Rouge, and I'm not going to keep running behind them. They're not doing their fucking job. I just keep going. Okay, this is the Judicial Misconduct and Office of Special Counsel documents. This is the documents I sent Department of Justice. They haven't sent anything back. And I know what the problem is, that the Jews are running the Department of Justice. And there's too many Jews in positions in America that are not conducive with American society or Christian society. And so serving the Luciferians is no mistake. Matter of fact, these abusive policies are implemented by choice. Okay, here's the State Farm. This is another thing that goes back to State Farm Judge Barber and people like this in the governor's office, because State Farm is harassing me behind money I don't owe, and by the governors not getting involved, they're actually helping the insurance companies and the other lawyers exploit me. But I'm not going to take that shit. And you bitches that run to them white folks and always helping them white folks and trying to scratch us out, you're fucking stupid, and your days is going to catch up. And let's go to another Office of Special Counsel documents. And these are the Office of Special Counsel documents that were locally submitted. And you can see it's the Office of Disciplinary Counsel, 4000 Sherwood Forest Boulevard, Suite 607, Baton Rouge. They don't do a fucking thing either. I'm waiting on them to hear something from them. All of these complaints are submitted on time and in a timely manner, and they the ones that don't know what the fuck they're doing. That's why they keep cutting the phones off. And this is another Office of Special Counsel document based on discriminatory practices in the local courts, local, state, and federal complaints I made on people in Louisiana. I'm about to make a human rights complaint on Governor Edwards himself. I'm about to file a personal lawsuit on Governor Edwards himself because he's the problem, not us. And also going on examining these documents, you will see that these documents are legitimate, and they don't know what the fuck they're doing. And this is how Governor John Bell Edwards looks. And I'm about to read you the law that he is not complying with. And so you women that don't serve these white folks that don't mean you no good, you're a fucking disgrace, because you'll scratch me out and bend over for the Luciferians and suck the Luciferians' dick and get fucked in the ass for the Luciferians, and then y'all turn y'all nose up to me. Y'all the ones who ain't shit, not me. And sooner or later, your reality gonna come crashing down, because the way white folks run shit is unsustainable. And they always whipping us and beating us and putting us in jail, and y'all turn a fucking blind eye, which makes y'all cowards. And also, this is a type of bullying by accusing me of doing shit, by propaganda being on the governor's dick. And civil rights violations are often thought of as abuses of power by police other than government authorities. Police brutality, racial profiling, false arrest, false imprisonment, and jail or prison abuse are some of the most common civil rights claims against law enforcement agencies. Well, the governor's office is supposed to get involved whenever there is a concern by the public. And Stormy Daniels is from Baton Rouge, and bitches like Stormy Daniels could get passes to the White House and passes to opportunity and more opportunity concerning income, and honorable Americans like myself with honorable discharge are subjects to the failures of our leaders, from false flags, hiring prostitutes, putting cretins and Luciferians in prominent positions. This is y'all fault, not us. And if the aliens were so fucking smart, why do they keep harassing us, manipulating our genes, manipulating our culture, keeping us out of things that they are entitled to? And whoever following them are just stupid. That's just all. Okay, we need people that's going to help the victims, okay? And this is what people that supposed to help are supposed to say, not, oh, well, we didn't get your facts, or you're being rude, or we don't know what the status is. We investigate claims of civil rights abuses thoroughly to determine if the case has merit. If so, we will pursue full resources allowed by state and federal laws. And so I have a problem because State Farm and Judge Barber and the courts have teamed up against me, sending me fucking bills, and they owe me money. It's been going on since 2015, and they haven't paid me yet. And then they use their people to spy on me, and other states send me fucking bills. And you women that be sitting on y'all ass being quiet and bend over for these white folks that fucking over people, y'all about to get y'all issue. Because if the Asian guys run for president, I'm going to vote for the Asians because they have more honor than these white folks. And these black bitches have been bred for slavery so long, they only gravitate to the people with material goods. And they don't even give a fuck if it's Lucifer or get abused. As long as they're getting crumbs, they'll sell out themselves. They'll waddle in the mud. They'll drag the agency in the mud. They'll drag your name in the mud. They'll drag the United States name in the mud, because these bitches ain't shit. Because they'll sell pussy at night and then have an office desk job in the daytime that they don't deserve. Tell me that I don't know what I'm talking about. Tell me they can't find the faxes. Tell me I'm harassing them when they're the ones that's in my business, keeping white folks robbing me. Y'all bitches ain't shit. The quicker you get that through your head, the quicker things can improve. But the white folks gonna try to spoil you and keep you in a position to keep us down. Y'all bitches promote domestic violence and fuck with them white folks, say, because they gonna go with you even though you're wrong so that they can stay in charge. Y'all bitches ain't shit either. So quit trying to pretend that you're something that you're not. Because so far, y'all haven't showed me that you all can do your fucking jobs right at all. And this goes to show you what the Louisiana law. One of y'all out there in the office, in the audience, read it to me. Let's see if y'all motherfuckers can read. Because how the things go these days, whoever give up the pussy the fastest gets the job. And y'all hoes compete on whoever can get the most and do the less. This is y'all motherfucking fault. I don't have no health care. I don't have no dental care. I don't have no girlfriend. I don't have no money in the bank. I don't have no property. Y'all bitches start off behind me and pass me up because y'all use these weak ass men. I had a director last year. We were on the project. He drops our fucking project because one of the women want to push their project before us. And then they push their project before us, fucking up both of the projects, mine and theirs. That's y'all motherfucking fault. And if you did me wrong, consider you owe me some pussy if I like you, because y'all reward the wrong guys with the pussy, okay? And if all your life is going to be worth around y'all pussy, you need to find another purpose in life, okay? Because it corrupts, it lames, and it discredits people that don't deserve it when used and rewarded the wrong way. So get your heads out your ass, and if you can read this Louisiana law that Governor Edwards is violating, then you can help me out some fucking time, because helping yourselves out most of the time is not good enough nowhere. And a lot of you people don't deserve shit anyway, and you got everything, and then you turn a blind eye to people that deserve shit. Y'all are the fucking problems, not us. Y'all not gonna tell me what to do. You're not gonna run me away from my advantages. And I can read, motherfucker. Let me read a couple of these laws to you in case y'all not familiar with them. The governor is supposed to, powers and duties include Section 5A, Executive Authority. The governor shall be the chief executive officer of the state. He's not the chief executive officer, the bitches are. He is not the chief executive officer, the bitches are. You heard me? Because they're running the office by themselves unsupervised, and they don't know what they're doing. And the governor shall be the chief executive officer of the state. He shall faithfully support the Constitution and laws of the state and of the United States, and shall see that the laws are faithfully executed. Okay, if I'm sending you all the federal documents and the Louisiana federal documents and the Louisiana local state law, and you haven't done your job, why is it? Because you shouldn't be in that job. That's why. That's why. Legislative reports and recommendations. The governor shall, at the beginning of each regular session, and may, at other times, make reports and recommendations and give information to the legislative concerning the affairs of the state, including its complete financial condition. Okay, if Governor Edwards took away the medical and got 2 cities in Louisiana, top 10 AIDS epidemic cities, where's the money going? Where all the tax money going? And this is why I'm glad that Tom Benson is dead, because he had a lot to do with funds misappropriation and the exploitation of Louisiana resources. And when requested by the governor, the department shall provide him with reports and information. They're not doing that, cutting the phones off. But so if you're cutting the phones off and you're not getting vital information, how are you fixing things? In writing or otherwise, or on any subject relating to the department except matters concerning investigations of the governor's office. So, of course, the governor is not going to investigate his own office. That's why you have to go to the Office of Special Counsel. That's why you have to go to the Department of Justice. And these fools on TV don't know what the fuck they're doing. And let me wrap this up, because this is coming up on 20 minutes, and I didn't intend it to be this long, but I have a lot of information. Let me just go through a couple more things. The governor may grant reprieves to persons convicted of offenses against the state, and upon favorable recommendation of the Board of Pardons, may commute sentences, pardon those convicted of offenses against the state, and remit fines and forfeitures imposed for such offenses. However, a first offender convicted of a nonviolent crime, or convicted of an aggravated battery, second-degree battery, aggravated assault, mingling harmful substances, aggravated criminal damage to property, purse snatching, extortion, or illegal use of weapon or dangerous instrumentalities, never previously convicted of offense, shall be pardoned automatically upon the completion of his sentence. That means you can do all of this shit, be convicted, and then be pardoned. I'm in the federal prison system 2 years. They lied on me. We can prove they lied. You can't prove it in the state because the because the prosecutor controls all of the motion. So even if you had a defense, the prosecutor could say, we don't want the defense to present that, and it's not going to happen. That's why I took the 2 years instead of fighting it, risking getting 5 years. You bitches that serve them white folks more than your honorable black folks are the real problem in America. And look at this document to make sure that we're not the ones that keep coming up with all of these problems, and y'all are the ones are real problems. Read this shit.